Alright guys, here's a quick video on how I think we should, not how I think we will, how I think we should line up on Saturday against Spurs. Obviously Pep is bold, and Pep roulette's a real thing. He might keep it the exact same, which I wouldn't be completely against. Might change it completely, I'm not too sure, but this is how I think we should line up. I'll go into it just kind of briefly afterwards on in possession, out of possession, and kind of why. We'll start with out of possession, and I think we'll go basically to a 4-4-2. We did it a lot last season. We do it a lot generally. Typically, obviously, there's someone like Foden or previously KDB out wide who can step into that forward position with Haaland. With this lineup, obviously, there's Bob and there's Cherky, so I was a bit kind of 50-50 on who to put there, but I put Cherky up front in terms of the out of possession and the pressing. Núñez back at right back. I'll go into it again a bit out of position on why. I think in just a standard 4-4-2 defending like that, Núñez is probably better than Rico. The rest is pretty self-explanatory and similar to last week. Alright, looking at City with the ball, which I think will be, to be honest, majority of the game. I think Spurs will set up like they did against PSG. 5 at the back, camping in the box at times when City obviously have possession. Which is how obviously a lot of the games go. Basically, the reason I put Núñez there instead of Rico this week is that I think putting someone like Cherky in the midfield when Spurs will basically be sat in the box a lot of the time, we'll have a lot of the ball. I think Núñez is more suited to that position than Rico is. Kind of bowing up and down the wings. You know, Spencer's going to be dragged inside with someone like Bob or Cherky. Núñez can tuck him behind and put balls into the box, which he's better at than Rico, in fairness. I'd also been like 50-50 on Doku or Marmoush, and the only reason I went for Doku, just in this setup, I think generally I'd pick Marmoush, but in this setup, I think he's just going to take up a lot of Porro's time. Porro is probably one of their most offensive threats as well, so the fact that Doku's on might make him sort of stay back a little further or stay back for a lot of the game. But yeah, overall, I think my reasoning behind it is Reinders and Cherky sitting in those positions over any of our other two midfielders are going to be able to break those lines a little easier. Same as Bob, I suppose, as well. And I just think we'll have a lot of the ball. I think they'll sit in the box a lot, try and counter-attack like they did against PSG. Porro might have to stay a bit back with Doku, and it just gives us a bit of an easier game and more likely to be able to break them down, in my opinion. As I say, guys, this is how I'd like us to set up, not how I think we will. I think Pep will do something quite different, maybe. Bernardo will probably start, which I'm not completely against. I did just want Cherky in that midfield, just purely because I think we'll have a lot of the ball. I think they'll be sat in their box quite a lot, so I think he could be utilised pretty well. But as a side note, I am really excited for Saturday anyway. I have started a new YouTube channel as well, so please go follow me on there. Same handle as here, Talking City, same as Twitter. Follow me on everything. Cheers.